Hi, and here we are with Miztress Roxzanne and one of her boys, wanting to let him talk a little bit about why he comes to see her and what he gets out of it and how he feels and why this is important to him. And we're going to call him Bob. So, Bob, what's it like for you why do you come and see Miztress Roxzanne?
I come to see her because when I was younger I had a leg, foot fetish. I like pain. I had another mistress before that introduced me to her, and I also wanted to find answers to my questions, and why I like all these things. Is it normal, not normal?
Mm-hmm.
And Miztress Roxzanne is like, we do a lot of therapy sessions, and she's helping me out with that.
So in therapy sessions, it's not actual therapy,
No,
it's more of
role
talking and role-playing.
Therapy, yeah. Like I'll dress up like the therapist, and he will tell me.
And divulge things to you,
yes,
and see.
And just asking him his feelings on why he feels this about certain things has actually let him come out too. Because
it is also cathartic to be able to experience these things and to be able to move forward, which is the good thing, because even though it's still a fantasy or it's a desire, you're putting it into reality and you're getting that piece of whatever it is that you need.
Yes.
And you're being able to share it with someone and sharing it in a very non-judgmental way.
Yes.
And not being afraid of being rejected. Were you afraid of being rejected by your partners?
Yes. I couldn't open up to them, and I felt bad, like not being able to be myself, being open. And with Miztress Roxzanne, I can be freely what I am without feeling guilty.
Great. And have you ever talked to any of your other girlfriends or your partners about these desires?
I tried a couple of times when I was younger, but they thought I was like a little crazy, a little freak, or a little strange, so I kind of never talked about it again.
And do you find that a lot of the men come to you because of that?
Well, a lot of different people come for different things. I think they're afraid of being rejected by their partner. If they say they have a foot fetish and they like to rub feet. I mean, some people just want to rub feet. They don't want to do anything else, just give you a foot rub, but their wives or girlfriends won't let them. And it's really just sad that they can't open up about things. Or even getting spanked once in a while. I mean, I think we all give each other a little slap now and then for fun, love taps or whatever it's called, you know. But people are afraid of expressing or communicating, like we were talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
Or even communicating and saying exactly what you need.
Yes.
You know, it's not, let me just rub your feet. It's more of, let me kneel before you, like Bob is doing, and kneel before you and feel that sense of power over you, or that sense of connection and regard, because there's also a regard. I mean, I see you with him, and I know people who are into the BDSM lifestyle, and the sense of the regard that the dominant has for the submissive, and the respect and the affection, you know, at various levels, that is also portrayed and it's also conveyed to the individual. You know, letting them know you're doing a good job, or you're, you know, I like when you're this way with me, or.
That's true. And with Bob, he ended up, it was strange because we're semi-friends now a little bit, because, you know, I'm teaching him so much more than regular slaves, you know, and he was very afraid of communicating anything. And it's so sad for people that they can't feel that they can communicate anything with their spouse or partner. Or
And do you find that a lot of the men that come to you are in relationships already, or married, or?
Both. I get both. It's about 50-50.
Or more single, or
50-50, I would say.
really?
Yes, but actually a lot of them have ended up speaking to their spouses. I mean, I said, say it's a friend. You heard so-and-so was into, make up a story about somebody they'll never meet at work. And like, wow, like so-and-so just, you know, called me and he was telling me this thing. And, and you know, always say it's a friend, and then it makes it a little easier for them to, you know, come out and explain.
One of the things I recommend is also finding videos. You know, finding some porn or some movie that shows and portrays that behavior. That this way you can watch it with your partner and go, hey, what do you think about that? You know, how you know, do you want me to do things like that to you, or would you like to do things like that to me?
Yes.
So it allows you to then be able to see your partner's reaction without having to come out fully at that point, you know, and then you can talk a little bit about it. I find that when people come to me for therapy, and they're coming in for sex therapy, a lot of what it is, am I normal? Is it okay? You know, am I still accepted? Am I going to be judged? Is it, you know, I'm afraid to talk to my partner about this, but it's a part of who they are.
Yes.
And they feel so lost, in a sense, because they haven't been able to share it with their partner or to share it with anyone.
That's true.
So
when he came to me too in the beginning, he was thinking he wanted to be lifestyle, and I said,
explain that.
Well, lifestyle 24/7.
Okay.
Having to tell me what they're wearing every day, when they get up, when they can masturbate, when anything. And I said, you don't want that. And he was like, yes, I think I could do it. I said, no, you couldn't do it. You don't want that. I said, believe me. And what did you find out?
I can't.
It's too much.
It's fun, like for role playing, like for a little while, like an hour, 2, 3, maybe even half a day, but not 24/7.
And it takes a special kind of person to do the 24/7 slave, and become and really immerse themselves into being a slave. I know that there's a lot of organizations, and there's a lot of classes, not a lot, but the Kinky College has...
I haven't heard of that
the
one.
Kinky College, kinkycollege.com, actually has classes that they give on being able to be a slave, being able to know what it entails and how to behave and how to present yourself and such. So they teach different things. Also, there's organizations like TESS, like Dom Sub Friends, that you know, sometimes they meet in paddles, and they have demonstrations at paddles as well, and they teach you how to be able to accept that role for yourself, and also meet other people that are in the lifestyle that might want to enjoy the fruits, enjoy the sensuality, enjoy a different type of sexual play.
That's true. And then there's like the black and blue ball for everybody gets dressed up, and it's
or the leather pride ball.
Leather pride is
like
fun
that
too.
one.
Yes.
Yeah, I love when men dress in leather.
It's great. I got a great leather jacket too, with all the fringe, like it's like an 80s biker jacket.
Yeah, yeah, I like that Mad Max look.
Yes.
You know, I had a friend that told me that I like the gay biker look. You know, on a man, because it just looks so beautiful. You know, the body is there, and all the leather, and they look like rough and tough, and I like the rough and tough.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I do. I want to be the rough and tough with the rough and tough.
I've always liked all the corporate sort of men.
Really?
It's so funny. I like the brain. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah.
I think that's my biggest attraction, is a sharp mind, quick wit.
Yeah.
And charming, you know?
Mine is, what is it? It's being very tall. I like a big man.